Welcome to this episode of Moving Forward Leadership. Stick around and learn how to achieve, excel, and become a leader that people willingly follow. Lead, don't boss. And now, here's the host of our show, Chief Leadership Officer, Scott McCarthy.
Yes, it is your Chief Leadership Officer, Scott McCarthy, and welcome to your Monday Leadership Minute from Moving Forward Leadership Podcast. This is where we get raw, we get gritty, we get to the point. But if you're looking for a bigger show, something more along the lines of an interview style show, don't worry, I still got you covered, but those get released on Wednesdays. Today, I want to talk about celebrating our wins and recognizing people. And this is often a time of year when leaders feel the need that they should be recognizing people and they should be recognizing their organization's accomplishments from the year, which are great things. I'm fully on board. But unfortunately, there's a little bit of a dichotomy that's going on because you see some leaders out there go, well, I need to recognize everybody. And then others go, well, I can't recognize everybody because one, that would take forever. And two, let's be honest, not everyone deserves recognition. They just, showed up, did their job, and punched out again. Nothing special. So I'm going to recognize nobody. And I don't really agree with either one of those trains of thought, honestly. You see, recognition is special because it's kind of like, turkey dinners. How often do you have a big turkey dinner? A couple times per year, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas, maybe one or two other times throughout the year that you decide to. At least that's what we do here up in Canada. So those are special though. And the reason why they're special is because they don't happen all the time. They're scarce. They only occur once every blue moon. And recognition kind of goes in the same boat. You see, by recognizing everyone, you end up kind of diluting the purpose and the specialty of the recognition. However, at the same point, you can't recognize no one because then people feel unvalued. Not being thanked and recognized and all these great things that occur through people that when they get it. There are some good aspects of it too, because recognition can boost employee morale. It can drive some employees, not all, but some employees to work harder. However, there will always be those who will go to that negative competition. There will be those employees who get upset that they're not the one being recognized. So that's kind of a risk. One of the things I like to do this time of year, ensure I recognize everyone, is talk about what the organization did as a whole. Grab all your KPIs, all your key stats, how much sales, how many dollars, how much food you delivered, whatever it is you do in your organization, and look at those KPIs and then put it into terms that mean something. So I'll give you an example. When I was a squadron commander of 200 members, Christmas time, I would explain what all the different KPIs that my troops, my different subunits did. And one of them was contracting sale. And we did X number of millions of dollars in contracts that year. I turned around and said, these contracts are local contracts. This money stayed in our area of Kingston. And that equated to Y number of annual incomes. You see, it put it into terms that people understood and they could feel emotional connection with. And I congratulated and recognized everybody in the squadron there. But in the same breath, then I turned around and did some recognition of individual employees and their accomplishments and how they stood out amongst the rest of the team. So that's just one way to do it. Something for you to think about this week. How can you go about recognizing everyone, and then as well as your key players, your individual superstars who deserve it? Because recognizing everybody is just not going to work. But at the same breath, recognizing no one, well, that doesn't help neither. All right, folks, that's all I got today. Thanks for tuning in, as always. And as always, have a rocking week. And remember, lead, don't boss. Thanks. Take care now.